Welcome to the Wellbeing at Work video series. I'm Kylie Cox, the Healthy Worker Advisor at Business SA and the facilitator for the Wellbeing at Work video series. This series of videos has been developed to guide your business in how to integrate physical and mental wellbeing into business as usual and begin to reap the rewards of a healthier workforce. As a reminder, this slide shows the overview of the 5 sessions. You are now watching Session 5, Small Businesses and Workplace Wellbeing. This video has been designed for the 146,000 small businesses in South Australia, of which there are 99,000 sole operators and 47,000 businesses employing less than 19 employees. What I'm going to discuss in this video is the most important business strategy, you, and the need for self-care as the small business owner, and then some tips on how you as a small business owner can work towards workplace wellbeing. Let's begin by talking about you as a small business owner. Your individual wellbeing is your best business strategy. As a small business owner, you've probably entered into business to work on something that you feel passionate about so that you can set your own hours and be your own boss. However, by now you've realised it's not always an easy journey. As a small business owner, the pattern is predictable. You get busy, you stop taking care of yourself, you begin to neglect the most basic things that mess up well-being, such as not sleeping well, not eating well, not connecting with friends and family, and not giving the brain time to recover. As a result, you get a weakened mental and physical state and burnout. Hundreds of research studies have proven that well-being doesn't just feel good, it's important for happier, healthier living. It's important for increasing productivity at work, for better decision-making, for living longer and fighting off illness, which you don't have time for as a small business owner. A high level of well-being will improve your relationships, whether at work or at home, and it significantly influences your attitude and behaviours. So let me take you on a journey to build your smartest business strategy, your health and well-being. The airline saying is to put your own oxygen mask on first before you help others, and this rings true. If you ignore your own health, safety and well-being, your life and everything and your business can fall apart. Kevin Lawrence, author of 17 Habits to Help Higher Achievers Survive and Thrive in Leadership, introduces the concept of work, life, and how you get squeezed out. The smartest business strategy is to add the crucial self of you, and we're going to show you how to do that. So let me introduce you to the 7 steps of wellbeing, which have been drawn from extensive research about protective factors for psychological, physical, and emotional wellbeing. These strategies seem simple, but they can be challenged to act on when your small business is taking all your time and energy. We need to reframe your mind and to consider yourself as a crucial factor in your business strategy. So firstly, to connect. Creating connections with others is a fundamental human need. This includes connecting with family, friends, work colleagues, and the local community. Take the time to broaden and strengthen your connections, and this will enrich your well-being. You can do this by joining a local business network or group, or a forum, or connecting with your work colleagues and having a coffee, or making a decision to definitely eat a family meal. We are busy, but we need to put down our smartphones when we can and truly connect with the person in front of you. Secondly, be active. Physical activity is vital for positive well-being. Whether it's walking, running, cycling, playing sport, gardening or dancing, any activity that's going to get you moving. Find the things that you enjoy, that suits your level of mobility, and get active regularly. As a minimum, step outside your office and go for a short walk. But to ensure you get the most benefit, aim for 30 minutes of activity that makes you huff and puff each day. Number 3, take notice. Be mindful, be curious and be in the moment. Notice those small things around you. At a minimum, press your pause button. Take the time to notice the small successes and the small business milestones you've made and the things that are going right. Number 4 is to keep learning. They say we learn something new every day, and science is telling us that this sentiment is important for our well-being. Learning new things boosts our confidence, and it's great for your well-being. You can do this by trying something new, signing up for a course that you've been wanting to do, or rediscovering something that you used to love. Number 5 is helping others. Most people would agree that helping others is a good thing to do in itself, but research shows it can also improve your well-being. Helping others gives you a sense of purpose and belonging. It builds friendships and makes our community a better place to live. You can do this by doing something nice for a friend or a stranger, thanking someone. Even a smile goes a long way. And if in the position, you can set your business up to donate to charity. 6 is sleep. Staying up late working may help you get things done today, but it will affect your productivity tomorrow. There's a clear link between sleep and mental and physical health. Most people would agree that if you're sleep deprived, you're irritable, it's harder to concentrate, and it weakens your immune system. It's all about good quality sleep, and you should aim for 7 to 9 hours per night. Some sleep tips from the Australian Sleep Foundation include: stop using electronics 1 hour before going to sleep, limit your caffeine after 4 p.m, get some sunlight every day, try not to go to bed hungry or angry, and if you can't fall asleep after 30 minutes, get up, try some relaxation techniques, write down what's on your mind, have a cup of tea, then go back to bed when you're feeling more relaxed and sleepy. And lastly, eat right. You are what you eat, they say. So if you're one of those people who say, I was just so busy today, I forgot to eat, I haven't got time, and you're just buying junk food, then you're likely to feel sluggish and your brain is likely to perform poorly. You need to fuel your body for peak performance, just how you'd like your business to run. So stock up your workplace with high quality nutritious snacks, plan and pack workday meals in advance, and keep a water bottle by your side. By following those 7 steps to wellbeing, it will put you in good stead. But feeling stressed and overwhelmed is a common response for many small business owners due to your need to wear multiple hats, excessive workloads, the never-ending problems to solve, managing staff, stresses of finance. It can often get out of control. We've asked what most small businesses owners are stressed about, and they were cash flow, trying to do it all alone without enough time, keeping up with compliance. And so here are a few suggestions to help you combat and minimise those stresses. Financial stress is very common for small business owners. The pressure and responsibility of maintaining positive cash flow after covering expenses and having a steady income can derail your productivity and overall well-being. Here's a few things to do. Monitor your cash flow. Keeping track of money coming in and going out can be difficult, but your cash flow is only as good as your accounting and reporting. Number 2, getting your invoices paid on time. Australian payment times are among the worst in the world, with invoices paid on average 26 days late. It's no wonder small business owners are stressed about being paid. You will need to allocate time to chase payments and set up your invoice with clearly defined terms and conditions for payment. Get your pricing right. If you need more cash, consider revising your pricing. If you're thinking about marking down a product to increase sales, ensure you can cover the costs elsewhere. Control and monitor stock levels. Think less is more when purchasing inventory to avoid sinking precious cash into excess stock, and do regular inventory reviews to hold only as much stock as you require. Reduce your outgoings. Effective cash flow management also means keeping outgoing payments to a minimum. Look for opportunities to save money by streamlining business practices and reducing operating costs. I'd suggest you visit the business.gov website for further information and advice on finance. The second big stress area is trying to do it all alone with not enough time. There's no way of tricking to change that we only have 24 hours in a day. You cannot stretch it out as much as we'd all like to sometimes. The silent belief that working 70 plus hours a week to be successful and doing it all is impossible in the long term. As a small business owner, you're the bookkeeper, the human resources department, the salesperson, workplace health and safety officer, and the marketing manager. You are the jack of all trades. So how can you manage juggling it within 24 hours a day? Here's some tips. Plan ahead and make a list. Allocate time. Try and keep to this schedule. Prioritise and rank those tasks from greatest to least importance. Pay attention to your most productive time and place. Are you better in the morning? Are you better in the evening? Do you like working after you've had a jog? Most of us are wired to have a certain productive time in the day, and get to know yours and use it to your advantage. Delegate or outsource. As time becomes more strained and you're struggling to keep up with demands, it's beneficial then to delegate and outsource some tasks. Use the 4 Ds of productivity. Do it. Get it done immediately if it's urgent. Delegate it, trust someone else to get it done. Delete it if it's not worth responding to or it's not important. Or delay it. So add it to the to-be-done list with a priority rating and a date. The last stress is keeping up with compliance. Every business, small, medium or large, must comply with financial and tax arrangements, legal and staff-related obligations, work health and safety and licensing requirements. It can be complex, confusing and ever-changing. There are various free support services to assist with this, and they are there to help. These are some key organisations available for you. The Small Business Commissioner Helpline if you need any assistance. Safe Work SA for workplace health and safety requirements. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission provides resources information to help small businesses understand their rights and protections under the law. And the Office for the Fair Work Ombudsman for information on obligations relating to employing staff, including awards and agreements and employee entitlements. You could also join an industry association such as Business SA, who can help keep you up to date with legislative and other workplace changes and be able to provide advice to your small business. The second part of this video is for those of you watching who have employees. It is beneficial for your business to have a workplace culture that embraces and is supportive of health, wellbeing and safety. Loyal, productive and well employees are a major asset to running your business. So it's important to find and keep valued staff, and workplace wellbeing is one way that you can do that. A report on workplace mental health among small businesses indicated that for every dollar spent returned a $14.50 investment in productivity benefits. Your staff will be more motivated, more productive and less likely to take sick leave, which is so important for the small business owner. But how can you do this without it being overwhelming and realistic and cost effective? So here are 5 tips that your small business can consider to create a happy and healthy workplace. Number 1 is to consider the physical space you work in, because it can impact on your wellbeing, and a small change can boost your staff health and wellbeing. This includes having access to natural light, clean and tidy workstations, an inviting lunchroom that's stocked with good kitchen supplies. If you're standing all day, being able to provide sitting rest areas. Secondly, build a positive culture by having great managers. As a small business owner, it's more than likely you are the manager and leading the business. You will therefore have a vital role to play when it comes to culture, the practices and the creation of the office vibe. If you support and encourage positive workplace health and safety, over time you'll improve business culture. So how do you do this? As a manager, the best way that you can create positive working relationships where your staff can thrive is by you connecting with your staff. Every human relationship begins with a respectful communication, and connection in small business is essential given the many close working relationships. Consult with your staff and dedicate time to discuss health, wellbeing and safety issues, and ask your staff for solutions. Train yourself, build your skills in managing staff, including conflict resolution, performance management, emotional intelligence, bullying and harassment and mental health awareness. This does not have to be costly. There are many free courses available online for you to be able to upskill yourself in your own time. Normalise difficult conversations. The biggest thing smaller firms can do, which costs hardly anything at all, is normalise and promote discussions around mental health and wellbeing in the workplace, and encourage staff to seek information and support. Our she'll be right attitude is not the right one for the workplace anymore. Be prepared to find information and encourage your staff to seek medical advice for all health problems. Encourage your people to be healthy. You cannot tell your staff what to do when it comes to individual health choices, but you do have control over what happens within your work hours. So provide healthy food and drinks such as fruit instead of biscuits. Model good healthy habits. Create a culture of responsible drinking of alcohol. Encourage your staff to take their entitled breaks. You can participate in health events such as Are You OK Day, Movember and Dry July. And if you're gift giving or rewarding your employees, introduce healthy gifts. There are many government-supported services that are free, such as the Quit Line, Get Healthy Coaching and local council activities to join into. And also link in with other local businesses to see what they can offer your employees, such as discounted gym memberships. The next tip is about basics and policy and procedure. As mentioned earlier, it is tough for small businesses to keep up with compliance and legislation, as well as managing cash flow and customer satisfaction. There are a few key policies that are essential for health and wellbeing. These should not end up being shelf sitters and can be incorporated into inductions and business as usual operations. These include workplace health and safety, including psychological risk, bullying and harassment and discrimination policy, having a code of conduct, ensuring your leave policy includes flexible leave and what your sick leave arrangements are, a drug and alcohol policy, a grievance policy, and what you're going to do if you need to do performance counselling and discipline within your workplace. If your small business has more than 10 staff members, I recommend that you take on a more planned and structured workplace wellbeing program. The benefits of incorporating a program into your business rather than a one-off ad hoc activity is that you'll yield larger results, not only for your workers' health and wellbeing, but also for your business in general. So please watch video 3 for the step-by-step guide to creating health and wellbeing program designed by SA Health, or visit sahealth.gov Healthy Workplaces. I'm sure this video will get you well on your way as a small business owner to add yourself as a core business strategy and then to create a healthy workplace for your staff, with the ultimate outcome being a stronger, healthier you and a stronger, healthier business. Thanks for watching this video and take care for now.